I'm going to jump right on in and play Yoko until people show up. Also, for some reason, my mic cable is being really weird. Oh well, I guess I should also look at audio dangles real quick to make sure they're balanced okay. I'll turn the game down a little bit. Look at skip a little bit. Make sure people come and watch me play Yoko because I'm good at it. Let me get my Hibix link. Here we go. Make sure the tweet's twote. I don't know if the tweet's twote, but I will twote it if it twoted. Okay. So, I'll play some Yoko. I'll explain things as people show up, but for now I'll just play. Uh, that could have been... That was always going to be slow. But part of being fast is knowing what is slow. Okay, I just gotta quickly... That's gonna be a break. Okay, that was a bad move. See, slave break is actually super easy and friend to all people who have a Yoko attack lined up. Slave loses to actually every Yoko attack. Like, it doesn't matter who you're attacking, it just... +3ing yourself will break slave. And that is what we call the feel bads. My rhythm has changed. I'm on the single attack rhythm rather than the... I'll get back on the old rhythm here. Just fighting 13 Gus right now. Maybe I'll try out some... I always warm up on 13 Gus. That was a little bit inefficient, but who cares? Ah, Pillow Burnt Head. And Logical and Mastazal. Maybe I have viewers so I can start talking. So I've been kind of on like a mega Yoko tear lately. I've not lost very much. And... Hold on. Greedy? Yeah! There we go. That's a first strike. The game is now utterly in my control. Until I get like a bunch of +3s. Okay. So I have a new strategy for dealing with bad rotation, and that is just to make a bunch of single combos until my rotation changes. And because I'm talking, I'm playing worse. But yeah, winning goes up a whole bunch when you are able to squeeze a first strike in. Because it sort of changes the whole dynamic of the matchup. Because your opponent starts on like the back leg, and you never want to be on the back leg, and I'm going on single attack rotation again. Okay. Getting first strikes does sort of change how you kind of want to play the game, because it means you're not going to have as much time between rotations to have longer combo setups, so you kind of want to just get your attacks out as soon as they show up, unless this happens, in which case I'm going to make singles. No! Crap! Oh, I'm saved. Okay, I would have lost to 15 Gus there, but it's exactly fine. Because I won. I cheated. Waluigi. Hey, more Yoko. Yeah. I might take a brief pause. I'm not going to get first strike on this. To eat some fold pizza that I've got. Because I've got some calzone that I picked up from the grocery store for an amount of money that was not very much. Up, and Gus gets the hard-to-get slave break, the perfect timing slave break. That's not really hard to do, but Gus seems to do it all the time. He's got bad rotation, so screw you, Gus. Only I am allowed to be beautiful. Yeah, the warm-up is important. I never like playing Yoko without a warm-up. I have no idea what my thing looks like. Ah, that was dumb. Blind still works, kids. We like to think it doesn't, but it does. And it's ruined my whole tempo. So this is probably going to be a loss until I can... Unless I can squeeze something good out of this, which I might be able to, actually. I'll take the +3 here. Yeah! Winning through +3s. But that would also have lost to 15 Gus. So... Maybe I'll play another round of 13 Gus, and then maybe move on to 15 Gus. But that was the sweep, the 3-0. Been doing that a lot lately. So how's everybody doing tonight? We got 5 registered guests in my stream zone. Oh right, I just remembered. That's not going to be fast enough. So I should go and give money to a internet wizard. Oh, god damn it. Okay, that was bad, but it worked out, so it's okay. Yep. Once you make one bad attack, your tempo gets completely thrown off, and you can make mistakes lead to more mistakes. But yeah, the internet wizard I was planning to give money to is one Cicada Marionette. I don't know exactly what she goes by exactly, but she made Crypt Underworlds is the Kickstarter for that, and I should go give money to that. Oh, I have a hello Medibot. Mitaba. I have a I don't really have that good a projection, but I'm glad I was able to miniature orange from across the room. Okay, this will be a first strike. Unless that happens. I could have maybe have gone for the first strike there, but if you get the 3 and 2 instead of the 1 and 4, it becomes much harder. I'm going to lose this fight here, by the way, because he's going to break my slave with Gus. Break my slave with Panic, and yeah. Plus, I'm going to be off rotation here, because if I try to take that blind, I'll blind myself. I was going for it because I was feeling spicy. That could have been ruinous. Is Gus going to get revenge for me sweeping him by just owning me? Not if his rotation's bad. I'm just going to take this... Oh man, he is panicked forever. Let's see if I can actually make up lost time. Yeah, I could make up lost time. I have all the time in the world to have already have lost to... Oh. I saw that coming, but I did it anyways. So Gus is going to sweep me, because I swept him, and that's how we do things. Yeah, you're making donations to the... Maybe it's because I'm smelling this calzone. And I'm going to be slow here. That was slow as molasses. And that was a dexterity error. That's still my most common reason for messing up, is just hitting the wrong button. Yeah, the calzone. I call it the fold pizza. Come on, there we go. Although fold pizza sounds like some kind of euphemism. But maybe that's okay, because my love for the calzone is pretty guttural. That might not have been worth it, but whatever. You'll be blind some more, Gus. You will never have your vision back. Not after I have clouded you with the mysteries of questions. Okay. Hey! Got my own slave break. I've been working on the timing for the manual slave break, where you use this slave break with a normal match, but it is super iffy. The one problem with double impacting status attacks is it makes other status attacks work. Like if you double slave and then get a panic, like you're basically negating part of your thing. But if you get the same status attack, it stacks. Or if you, I'm not even going to go for the first strike here because this is a +3. Or if you can do score attacks, then all the more the merrier. I don't have a quick setup of this, so I'll just skip it. And even though I don't immediately get my yokos back, it's very quickly to turn that sort of setup into a match anyway, so you don't actually lose much time. The beauty of making lines of 4 is they will never betray you unless that happens. So, plan B. Do I have a heart here? What is even going on? I want to -7 Gus and tell him to eat shit. And so he did! He's going to probably do something to him. I'm just going to take this. I don't have a quick setup. That's a change I've been making, is if I don't have the reload setup that fast, I just make the single instead. Like, this is really fast, so I'll just do it. And then oh, okay. Yeah, that is what's going on. This Gus gets owned. I'll try to go for the on-screen screen full clear. I've mostly been doing screenshots. I'll have my stream luck someday. This is too slow for a first strike, by the way. Also a bad board setup for it. And I'm being owned. Tune in to my stream if you want to see a grown man get owned and panicked. Oh my god, I'm going to lose. That is really backbreaking. Especially since not only am I playing poorly, but my chance at revenge is blind. Blind is really gonna pull me out of this mess. Maybe Panic will, though. Did Gus -3 themselves? Did that robot make that decision? Can I double blind you? No. Oh no! Ah, I'm getting distracted by... I'm gonna eat some fold pizza while I lose. Oh, It's so delicious. Someone put it in my mouth. Horror. Okay, so when I get in this sort of situation where it's like the 1 point hold on, all I really want to do is just... I'm gonna lose by 1 point. No! The tie! Ah! So all you want to do is, you want to ignore making combos and just immediately make your attacks. Got the -7 for the tie. And again, I can't get first strike because it's +3. So I want to play slow anyways, and then focus on getting a better combo. And do it really stupidly, and get rotated out anyways. I'm going to get panicked, and then be sucked on. Okay. But this time I have a full stack coming out of this panic, so I might be able to get my own panic if I do this. And that will buy me some time. You want to, yeah, just taking that. Oh no! I should have paid attention to Gus, because I could use that -3 to negate his slave, but oh well. Oh no! He's got me in the half Nelson. And my reprieve is blind. It always feels bad when you really need an attack to win you the game and it's blind. Maybe Slave will win me the game instead. Maybe Slave will continue to win me the game. Nope. That happens. So Gus got me. So let's upgrade our Gus. Let's increase our Gus to a strong. Now that we've been defeated the Gus, let's fight a bigger one. Yeah, I died because yeah, I couldn't both manage his board and mine. Had to. It happens. So this Gus is strong. This is 15 Gus. And nope, too slow. Not quite fast enough. Let's see what happens here, though. Gus is not going to break my slave. You can't break these cuffs, Gus. I am too strong for you. Shades of Gus. The many shades of Gus. The many moods. Maybe I'm not focusing enough on the game, because I've noticed that talking about it while playing it makes me, I want to say, slower. I don't get as hyper-focused. I'm kind of playing on automatic here. Like I made that bad rotation there. Getting the buzzer on Gus, though. That's pretty good. Making some pretty sick setups here. Gus is now about where he started in terms of score. And this is going to be a sweet combo here, where I can just do this and win. We made up all the names of Gus because of when we did old style Gus, where it was I was training on 20 Gus. That's not enough to do that, but I can very quickly. Oh, you know what? I'll just make a big combo. This won't be anywhere near a full clear, but it'll be big. Sometimes I kind of turn sloppy starts into a... whatever. Gimme. That was actually really greedy, but greed is good. I usually don't like giving opponent Gus any points at all, even the 1 point that I get from +3ing myself, because I am that much of a defensive guy when it comes to fighting Gus. And I'm being punished because I keep getting blind, and he's still stacking up scores, and now I need this attack to be relevant or I lose. Yep, there we go. Greed got me. Well, I can't say greed got me in particular, because if I had not +3'd him there and continued to get blinds, that's the one thing I don't like about +15 Gus, is sometimes it just feels like, it's not fast enough, that if you get blind too many times, it becomes difficult to win. 2, 3, 4, yeah. Quad. There's another blind. I'm the king of blind. None will be able to see past my sand. Up. Goof. And Gus gets the instant break, and I'm gonna do that for no reason. Okay, got crushed there by the instant break. Man. Gus is on fire tonight with the instant breaks. I don't know the timing for that, but apparently the robot does. I also think the robot knows about using regular attacks to break Slave, because they will go for self-attacks when you target. This is not worth it, especially when I'm goof it. But this feels pretty good. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. That's the easiest kind of slave break, right there. It is also the most telegraphed thing in the entire world, so I don't know how good it is against humans. Whatever. That's usually the worst thing you can do, is set up a double with Yokos, because it just slows your attack way down and is bad, but whatever, man. Whatever, this too. That was a setup somewhere, but I'm not performing exactly up to my normal par. Don't have time. Keep making just finger mistakes. No, you don't! No! Okay. I'm gonna go back down to 13 Gus. Gotta warm up some more. Only been streaming for 20 minutes. I gotta play some more. Hello, Charles. You're here to watch me lose? Cause I've been on like a tear until I started streaming it, but I knew that was going to happen. Can I get it? I'm gonna go for it, even though this is probably not smart. Nope. Finger mistake. Man, I've been making lots of finger mistakes. I swear this never happens. Plus, he's going to freak. Nope. The extra long combo saved me. Okay. I need to find another sandy cookie. There it is. Let's do that. And see, I'm only slowed down a little bit by making that decision. Are you claiming to be a limiter, Medibot? This sucks a little bit, but it'll let me do a neat trick. Because I get one Yoco back, which means the chain can continue. This will be a big combo. Who needs to make attacks when you can just make long combos? This is probably not fast enough. Ah! First strike. -3 first strikes are like completely worthless against humans, by the way. Because they don't do anything. Okay, sucks a little bit. It's like the game wants me to make this an instant reload. They know about my skill. Come on. No, come on. Whatever. Intentionally didn't take the impact there because I don't like impact slaves. The slave impact is a little weaker. Also, I don't have time. I'm at the position where I'll take a +3, though. Go after my opponent's life total. Oh! Yeah, Impact Slave is a little better than Impact Blind, I think. Impact Blind is in this weird quasi-state, where it is neither good nor bad. Oh man, did I just goof it? I'm gonna go for it even though I think I goofed it. Nope. The game didn't want me to. Oh, hell of do this, though. Oh. And it's just that easy. And Gus is going to blind me, but I don't care. Although I do care that he took my freaking Yokos right as -7 shows up. Also, I'm being affected by this blind. Holy shit. It happened, everybody. The blind was real. I didn't have my board memorized. And I'm getting rotated out. No. Icky. And Gus is just going to +3 himself into... Icky! No! The paper plate technique? No. Well, I think I did once. Yeah, that happened. You have the 1 in 5s. You lose to the 1 in 5s. It happens. That's politics. Okay. I win this face-off. for this reason. Keeping your stack into a panic is pretty important, I think. Because it lets you immediately try to get the upper hand as you come out of the panic. Also, Gus is having some bad luck himself here. His bad luck is continuing. He tried to slave break me with that +3, but instead I'm just going to escape the game. I think memorizing the board would be a little bit better if I actually thought about what I was doing. Yoco has become very automatic. It's like my brain... The brain doesn't even recognize the shapes, it recognizes algorithmic thinking. I'm a robot. I'll ask DVAC about that, about being a robot. I'm a human interface robot, and the thing I interface with is Yoshi's Cookie. What am I doing? Sure. That was an okay combo. I don't remember what my line was. I think it was that. There we go. Donk. Okay, this is good because one thing I've never talked about, I don't think much, is timers. Yoshi's Cookie has several timers in it. And the different timers run during different times. Oh, okay. I stopped to make sure I wasn't owning myself there. Like, the duration of that panic attack was a timer. As soon as that attack goes off, it starts counting down. But your rotation doesn't count down during combos, but the panic timer does. So if you can set off a long combo as you get panicked, or slaved even, either or blind, anything really, any attack, then the counter for how long that lasts will continue to count down, and you end up effectively shortening the length of the attacks with longer combos. Got it. I'm just going to go for this because I goofed that up pretty hard. Whatever. I make the first strike, and then I proceed to not be able to make a reload for my life. Okay. I'm going off Butterfingers. Maybe I shouldn't even talk during these streams and just play aggressively outlandish music. Like this blind. It's counting down, but I'm not effectively being affected by it. I'm kind of not feeling like Skype today, Medibot. Thank you for the offer, though. Hello, gents. I'm playing Yoco. I probably was going to play Gino Yamashiro Gumi Burnt Head. That is a very good guess. That is like kind of my standby weird music, even though I don't think it's that weird. It's just different. I mean, how can they be weird if they made the music for Akira? Not gonna be that greedy this time, because I remember what that got me. Uh, I'm fricked. Come on, Gus, burn out. Burn out, Gus. Better to burn out than to fade away, Gus. Donk. I am the king of blind. You'll be blind forever, Gus. Okay, now I am this greedy. I want Sandies. That's what I want. I want those Sandy cookies. I wrote like a bunch of those Yoshi's Cookie the Grandmasters all around, and I don't even remember half of them. What was my last one? Death Crucible? I don't remember. Greed and gluttony are similar. The only gluttony is insatiable, so I guess I'm gluttonous. Because I demand victory. Yeah, if I sweep, I should increase my Gus, but I'm talking, so I'm not going to get this first strike. That might not even have been possible. Let's find out. Yeah, that would have been hard to first strike, but doable. But this will be fine. Most of the combo happens after Gus gets his -3 off, so it's okie doke by me. And the panic continues. It's sweeping the nation. Yoshi no cookie. This will slow my impact down by a rotation, but that's probably okay. Did not have a fast setup for that, so I ignored it. Now this I should have a fast setup for, and that's why I get dicked! You all saw it live! The game decided to ruin me! I should be careful about... There we go. Let's just absolutely dunk on Gus. Yeah, it was enough to score me at past points anyways, but I don't care. Could we use Dream Funeral as a Yoco the Grandmaster name? Because that was my favorite, even though that was the name of your mystery box. This is not going to be fast enough. Yep, not even close. Off by what they call a country mile. Dicked! And I don't even have like a fast way of doing that, so whatever. Whatever. Yeah, here we go. Only I am the king of blind. I cannot see, I can only feel. The only thing I feel is desire. Only I am the king of blind, and I feel only desire. Dicked! Continually! I can't win! The system is stacked! No! I was late! No! I was late! I was too early! I'm not out of it, though. I'm just... Okay, I have a chance because Gus didn't combo off there. So if this buys me, like, any time at all, I can escape the game. Okay. Why are you talking about Unix in my chat? Murder! No, wait. No! Ah, you just saw the biggest wiffle ball bat in history, folks. Ah, I became owned by my greed, but it's okay. Sometimes it happens. Now, not own gold. I miscounted, and I'm gonna lose anyways, so I'm gonna get some points here. There we go. That was like, whack. It was me who dicked that time. I'm probably letting my calzone get cold. Okay, that was a dexterity mistake. So that basically whiffs the entire next thing. And it doesn't matter anyways, because the game has decided to be rude. Do it, Gus. You know you want to panic yourself. I don't want to panic him, Gus, because I don't want to give Gus points. Oh man, can I do it? I can do it! And I get the slave break too! You are owned! You are owned! Owned by skellums! Jerk! Ha! Ah! Alright, I shouldn't let my fold pizza get cold. That was crushing. Let's increase my guess again. I'm okay with doing that. My guess has been increased. Okay, now we're here again. We're back again in the land of 15 Gus. This feels a little too slow. Yep. Gotta go for it, though. I delayed that specifically so I couldn't get owned. Even if it meant taking blind on the chin, I was willing to do that. Here's the double slave. Well, let's call me Ogre Battle Driver, because he's a Slave Master. Ogre Slave Master is a different card, though. That's like a 4-mana 4/3 that can't block, or something. But not Ogre Taskmaster, because... No, that is a card, too. What am I thinking of? There's the Cyclops card that is a card I don't actually know what it is, because it's an insult to being dicked by Gus. On it, coach. Yeah, Cyclops Tyrant. What is this? I gotta look up this card now. This was an old common. I remember the card art for it because the ogre is missing several fingers. Yeah, here we go. I'm a mod, so I can post it for the zoo. If I upload it to Imgur first. Because image.ashx, I'm not even sure what that... I'm not familiar with I don't even know what that means. They're just JPEGs, though. Yeah. This guy. That's the ogre I was thinking of. I remember his art because he's missing several fingers. Anyways. That's me. I took time out of my yoco to show everyone an ogre. Too slow. I should have went for a longer combo there. Or... Beauteous. There is no escape from my beauty. Unless it's that. With good luck comes bad luck. Should I do the thing? Yeah, we'll just do the thing. That's going to be awkward, so I'm just going to ignore it. Donk. Yeah, Ogre's in the chat. He's Big Wizard here. I believe he mostly uses Big Wizard for the music he makes. He makes cool chiptunes. Now, Big Wizard was the name of the album. I should find that song. I want to find that song. I want to play your song, Ogre. I'm gonna find this, what, almost 3 years old chiptune, and we'll play it. That sounds loud to me, so I'm sure it's going to be loud for you. I should mute Yoco during this, though. Yeah. No! Crap! That's okay. Well, it sounds loud to me, which means it's probably absolutely quiet to you guys. Because that's how headset microphones work. Donk. We were just talking about making music a while ago, weren't we, Ogre? I keep trying to talk him into... Dick! I keep trying to talk him into using VR6 chip, even though he doesn't like it. Let's just hope for good rotation. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I didn't even notice that Gus must have gotten a +3 at some point. So, work within your your abilities. I should just focus on making a larger combo here. Dicked! I only have one hope, and that is it rotates into plus... Okay. So I'm probably losing this game due to that. Man, whenever Gus gets the reversal, it is really hard to win. Because that... Dicked! Repeatedly dicked! By this dumbass game. I love you. What?! I flipped a 1d5 3 times in a row and got 1 each time. Ha! It happens. Okay, I should turn Yoco music back on. Alright. Also, I'm not given the option to first strike here because of freaking big ass combo. Not because of a... Because of getting my first rotation as +3 means it's not even worth trying. I had to summon it, didn't I? Let's just get as overbaked as possible and just... Okay, if the game just decides that none of my actions are allowed to be meaningful... Still living on a thread there. Blind? Okay. Slave means this is exciting, because I get to lose through my own misaction. And there's that blind. Wait. Damn it! Ah! Frames! I was frames away from the triple. Frames. I was frames from the tie. Frames per day. It wasn't actually frames. That was like half a second. It took me half a second to realize I could tie. Too slow. No first strike for me. Especially if I do that. That's okay, though. Because faith is rewarded. I don't even have a useful thing to do here, so I'm just going to do that. My opponent, and how I deleted him, I got mad, and then I got really good, because I was angry. I actually did the math afterwards, and I had like a 70% win percentage on Argus Vile, I think is what he went by. But the way that shook out is his 30% win was enough to reset the bracket. So that got to be exciting. Argon Vile. Argus Vile is like Clavicus Vile, which is a Elder Scrolls thing. Although I'm definitely certain if I tried to play Pokemon Puzzle League against that guy, he would just destroy my body. Apparently that was his game. 'Cause he won, I think he actually won the Pokemon Puzzle League tournament. That's not a game I can claim to be good at. If you want to watch me be bad at puzzle games, get me to play Puyo, or get me to play Puzzle Fighter, or Pokemon Puzzle League, or even Tetris Attack. I am not good at Tetris Attack. The so-called penalty pawn. Alright, and while I was casually talking about... I'm okay at Dr. Mario. But while I was talking about that, I just was crushing Gus. Yeah. Medibot, what you need to do is set up a competitive... what is that game called? Picross. Competitive Picross scene. Picross speedruns. Okay, I need you to be good. Blind. Oh, okay. So that was 2 lost coin flips in a row. Or how about not competitive Picross, but Picross versus? Yeah! Wrap your brain around that. What am I doing? I'm doing this. So I'm top-decking lands, is what I'm being told. My Yoshi's attacks are just full of planes. Yep, just full of planes. And blind. Blind is my savior. That's something I should be doing more aggressively, is reloading on self-attack when I'm overbait, looking for a way out. And there's the +3 Gus just taunting me. Swap. Yeah. Soup. You know what? I don't have a fast setup. So instead, I will go for that setup. And Gus got a +3, so he might just decide to win. Or if I do that, just make a tool of a play. Especially since I can't do that. Yeah, I just basically faxed my cash to hell with that play. Man, Secret Paladin gets a lot of puffing up as far as decks go, but you have to play a lot of bad cards to make that deck work. Like, what do you do when you're playing Secret Paladin and you mulligan and your hand is Repentance, Repentance, Eye for an Eye? Do you just hit Concede? Ah! Too slow. Gus is trying to make me fall into a trap there by making me think it was a good idea to go for the attack there, but it wasn't. Oh, I have to do this. Oh, that was dumb, but okay, it happens when you're playing Slave. Let's just try to escape this game. Game escaped. That would have been a loss against 15 Gus. Whenever I end the game with Gus at 2, that means I would have lost against 15 Gus. That was one too many. So I can't get this opening Slave. I could have maybe gotten it with that. Come on, do it! Oh. I'll take that. Oh, have some more. Sure. This is not great, but... Yeah, I could have tried to go for a setup there for a reload on that, but I was so close to winning and I had the lock on that I didn't want to give up that. Having the lock is stronger than having the rhythm from reloads. Basically, the name of the game is if you can attack your opponent and it would be a good attack, you should probably attack your opponent. What was that? That was me doing the not counting, the no attention paying. Why would I pay attention when I could instead not pay it? See, it happened again. Blind, though. Blind will never fail me. Blind always does exactly what blind does. Usually nothing. But here's a -6 to have some fun with. And I'm going to attempt to... There we go. Yeah, finally got it on camera. Nope, but then when I put... Okay, Gus gets it on camera. So yeah, what I just did there was the instant break. Instant breaks seem easier if you do them while you have a lot of... Like, if you've been moving a lot of paces. That is the hardest thing to do in the game of Yoshi Cookie. Is getting that instant break. But I managed to get it on camera for all my friends to see, which means I probably dropped frames during when it happened, so that you wouldn't be able to see it because it happened so fast. But yeah. I think I got one more in me, and then I will not be able to resist this fold pizza. I'll feel decide after I eat some fold pizza if I feel like streaming some more or not. Donk. Oh, that was ultra greedy, but it worked out. Nah, try to do that too. This is kind of bad, because when this attack ends, my rotation will rotate back to being bad. And then it's your final day, Jedi. Ah, you put blind in the barley. Yeah, the instant frame reload is bad. What I was trying to do there was just reload off the self-slave because I didn't care. But, that could have easily been like, hey, reload off +3, why don't you? Donk. Okay. I'm just gonna make the attack, because I want to do this. Yeah, do that. Then do that. No! Crap! No! I freaked out! I freaked out because I made the +3 when I could have just won the game, and instead I flail around. Ah, snatching defeat from the claws of victory. That is me, the self-proclaimed world champion of Yoshi no Cookie. See, I took the +3 there because I just knew that the game was going to rotate into giving me Gus +3. Fart noises coming out of my mouth. Fart noises coming out of my mouth! Gus knew I was retreating. So he knew he smelled blood. Blood! Blood! How's it feel, Gus? To get plus Rust 3. You don't know how the emotions work, so you probably don't know. But I'll pretend you do. Because humans enjoy robots more when they are humanized in some way, but not too much, or else they become creepy. It's like those little trash robots that I saw in this video about a trash butler, who was a robot that would come to your hotel room to make deliveries and pick up any trash you have. And people liked the robot because it had a little face on its LCD display. That was like a BMO face. Also, I got to call it. Yeah. Also, yeah, that's why I actually liked it. Is because I got to call it a trash butler because that's what it did. The video, it was delivering like a bottled soda, and it just Roomba'd away in the little trash butler. Going for it. I should have known that was too slow. Where's my greens at? Where are my greens?